He took it as his own recon drone. In that same night, our very own Misha turned into her water form. Meanwhile, we managed to make it to the Hawtor, where they weren't too happy that Z was gone. The Hawtor, their population are dying. Their population are dwindling from disease, and they're losing people left and right, and they're not happy that one of their females gone. And they blame Zoc. Zoc, surprised to everyone, has a wife and kid. And poor Tiny Tim is unfortunately ill.
You're such a get for that ending last week. I'm just saying, by the
Dude,
way.
that was so crushing.
I didn't kill him
Last
yet.
thing
He's
you
still
said.
alive. I just left you on a sad cliffhanger.
Just left him on like a disease is like guaranteed to kill him.
No, I never said it was guaranteed.
I know your mind is guaranteed.
So now, going into it, Zoc is to stand trial, where one of several things may happen, including his execution or his excommunicado. So we're gonna pick up. Zoc is running to his house with his little boy in hand. His little boy just showed signs of the illness that have been sweeping over the Hawtor. Daddy, where are we going?
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Just relax. Go to sleep. We'll be there in a second. We're going back to the house, okay?
To see Mama?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
You're good. Just go to sleep. You got my
He just
shoulder.
kind of closes. And you kind of hear him cough a little bit. I might actually start coughing. He coughed.
That's why you got sick all week. That's why you got sick all week.
Yeah, that's what I get.
Karma.
So you managed to make it back to your wife's house.
So I kind of throw open the door. I'm like,
I said your wife's house because you haven't been there.
I say, Sora, get your stuff and get ready to go now.
Zoc,
And I
what's going on?
gently set Zev on the seat on the table and kind of lay his head on the table.
She walks up to him
Yeah, pull his eyelid back.
and she looks.
Mm-hmm. You know what that means, right? If they see that, they're gonna kill him. You need to get your stuff together. Get your stuff
Put your mask
together.
on. Put your mask on now.
Get your stuff together, Sora. Get
And
the cloaking device that I gave you. You know the cave that Z and I had right outside our camp, right? It's about a click or two west, remember? Do you remember? And I kind of grab her shoulders. Sora,
Yes.
I need you to
I
acknowledge.
remember.
Do you
I remember. I
need
remember,
you,
Zoc.
I need you to take Zev and go there now. I'll try to scrounge up some food rations, but you need to leave within the next 15 minutes. Do you understand me?
Zoc, listen to me. If we run, that's going to be very suspicious.
I don't care. I am on trial. My son and my wife are not on trial. Do you understand me? If I have to burn this entire village down, I will. I have no problem with that. You understand? Do you
Roll for
understand me,
persuasion.
Sora?
Roll a persuasion.
Gosh. Oh, God. I got a 6.
Oh no.
Zoc, I'm not leaving. I'm not going to leave you. Look. Put his mask on. We'll go to the trial. And then we'll exit after. It's going to look bad for you if we are not there as a family. It's going to look really bad.
Sora, they will execute
I'm not
you
doing this.
both without a hesitation. If they even think he's sick. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
And they will execute you if I run.
I would rather them do that than to lose all of you.
I'm not doing it. No.
Sora, you're so hard-headed. You're so
You are
hard-headed.
too.
Well, I know I am. Alright, well, it's obviously you're not going to listen to me, so where's this mask?
Listen. In the back, I'll grab it. And she grabs her mask and she puts it on. And she grabs his and puts it on. They won't suspect anything. We'll just tell them we just wanted to go outside after the trial. And, you know, Zev loves wearing his mask.
We don't.
He loves it. He thinks it's fun.
All right. Yeah, but you don't normally wear yours, especially up this high in the mountains. The air's a lot cleaner up here, which is why I don't wear mine. They're gonna suspect something, Sora.
As long as he keeps his on and she just has hers, I'll pack it. Look, I'll promise you this. I'll pack it away. I'll make a bag to get out for tonight. Let's go to the trial tomorrow. And then, depending on what happens, we'll leave. We'll escape.
Look, I want you to promise something. And I grab the cloaking device and I grab her hand and flip it over so it's palm side up and I slap it in her hand and I just hold it there. Listen, I have no idea how tomorrow's gonna go. Listen. If you suspect things will go sideways, and you will know, believe me, you will know, I need you to immediately cloak and go to our cave. Do you understand me? There was a little food there, if I remember correctly. It's not the best condition, but there was something. And if I can get away, I will be there within 12 hours. If I'm not there in 12 hours, you need to go to the nearest city. Do you understand me?
Okay.
Promise me, Sora. Promise me you'll do this.
I'll do it, Zach.
Do not come back here. You understand?
Zach, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about Zev?
I don't know. We'll find a cure. I don't know. My number one priority right now is to make sure that you guys are safe. Especially Seraph. You understand?
She kind of holds her stomach. Okay.
Look, the only way through this is to change the minds of the Hawtor Tribal Council. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I have an idea. And I'm not going to tell you, because you're going to get mad. But I need you to trust me. I know I don't deserve your trust, because I've been absent for a long time. But I have your best interest at heart, okay? I'm not the best dad, I'm not the best husband, I get that. But I have the best interest of you guys at heart, okay?
Okay.
I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan, okay?
And you hear Zev turn over and he just coughs. I'm gonna start coughing again.
Just every time you cough, Zev coughs.
He coughs just like that.
I kind of lean down and put my hand on his
Cal
back.
coughs, Zeb gets closer to death.
Yeah.
I lean down and put my hand on his back and kind of get close to his head, and I make sure I have my mask on. Hey, bud, you want some hot tea?
I just want to go lay down. I'm tired.
All right, we're gonna get you some hot flower tea, and you go lay down, okay?
Okay.
Hey, why don't you play with your mask, man? Remember this mask you used to play with?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
And he
Mom.
puts it on.
Mom got it
I look
pulled
just
out
like
for
you,
you.
Dad.
Yeah.
Look.
It's even got the things on the side, the filtration canisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and put that on, buddy? Why don't we keep it on for right now, okay? You can keep it on
Okay.
as long as you want.
Okay.
All right?
He's like has the mask on. The mask is way too big for his face, but he loves it. He's just like ah.
And I turn to Sora, like, so he can't see me, and say, make sure he keeps that on. No matter what.
Yeah.
And then I turn back to him, hey, buddy, I gotta go do something, okay? I'm gonna be
Okay.
here, I'm not going anywhere, but I need you to listen to your mama, okay? Whatever she tells you to do, I need you to do it. Do you understand? Don't question, just do it. Understand?
Okay.
Okay? There's nothing to be scared about. Nothing to be scared
Okay.
about. We're okay. We're okay. Alright? Just need you to listen to your mom, okay? Be a good little boy, like I know you are.
Okay.
All right, I kind of grabbed the back of his head and put my forehead on his helmets like together. Love you, bud.
All right. Love you too, Dad. I want to cut over to the other group who are. I'm assuming you guys are still all at the at Hank's bar.
Mhm.
You guys are all just kind of sitting, lounging around, waiting for Zach because you don't really know what else to do. You're just kind of like, this is awkward. Hank's already provided food, and he has a couple bunks in the back. Not much, but he's very much suggesting. He's like, I wouldn't go outside if I were you guys. No, it's just best to stay here, especially with all the craziness going on. Okay. If you need me, I got some work to do on the side, outside of the. Actually, I could use some help if anybody has a moment. I'm gotta make some repairs on the side of the tavern.
Benny hears repairs and goes, "What kind?"
Just trying to fix up the old place. I got a cooling unit back there that needs to be fixed, and gotta replace some old boards that are falling off the side. I mean, this place is built with, old boards, and it's kind of falling apart. And Lord knows what's happening out there.
I pick up my backpack and I'm like, I got the unit, and I just walk towards it. I'm like, show me where it is.
Okay. Is that okay, human? Hawthorne? Is that your name?
Yeah, it's Hawthorne. That'll be fine. I'll take a little stroll out there as well.
All right. So Benny, he walks you and Hawthorne to the back, and he shows you the little freezer unit. He's like, "Well, kid, if you can fix it, I'll." He's like, "I don't have much," but then he hands you a couple cogs. It's like 2 cogs. It's not much.
I just put them in my bag, and I start. I just literally take off the cover and I just start repairing. I don't
Roll a repair check. I want to see how well you actually repair this.
All right. Ooh. 17.
Oh yeah, you fix it.
Nice.
You are able to also get some parts from it too. You find there's old parts in there that don't need to be fixed. You could roll for the number of parts you require.
Yeah.
You acquire.
What do you want me to roll?
Just I think we said a D20, and you could take whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then while you're doing that, I'm gonna take. He'll take Hawthorne outside, and he's
oh my
he's
gosh.
like,
I got 17 parts.
holy crap!
Dang.
I don't remember how many you could hold at your level, but because you can only hold a certain amount. But
well,
And it takes like half
levels-
the unit with us.
well, that's it. 2 levels ago, I could hold 18 parts, but I knew every time I leveled up, I was gonna be able to hold more. But
yeah,
Nice.
so you're like, I guess you don't need this, and it's like the whole cooling unit.
He's like,
Benny's
Oh, you
bag
don't
of
need
parts
this unit
now
at
weighs
all.
more than she does. Like they're heavier than her.
like really?
So he'll take Hawthorne outside, and he's like, you want to grab that board right there?
Yeah, sure thing, man.
Picks it up, and you hold it, and he just starts hammering. Oh, what do you think about this place? What do you think about the Hawtor? It's your first time here?
Yeah, first time here. For the most part, I like it. I think you guys have made a hell of a little community up here. Very nice, very safe, very secluded. Most of the Hawtor seem to be pretty decent people, from what I can tell.
Meh.
All right. And can you just
I'm up.
level with me though?
Yeah.
All the stuff we've been talking about. How close is everything to hitting the fan here? How close are we to this like being tipped over the edge? I feel like we're kind of hovering, and it's been like that for a while before we got here. And
I just
feel
know-
like all hell could break loose any minute. Like, what are we expecting here? And
Just say those that care are running out of fingers to plug the dam. A lot more and more cracks appearing every day. We're struggling.
and level with me as well. What is Zoc walking into?
He just shakes his head. Not good. Zadok will kill him. He will not hesitate to kill his son. Zadok puts on this front. Like he's this charismatic leader. He's just part of the council. He's just he goes along with what they say. No, that's a lie. He's in charge. They listen to him. He gets what he wants. And he does not care. He's sadistic. I've known this man my entire life. I've seen him kill a lot of our own people. He does not, anybody that rises up to him, who stands up to him, he's quick to put it out, and he'll do it personally. I'm surprised Zoc is the way he is, being raised from that dude. I mean, as kids, me and Zoc would just leave as much as we could. I used to be a scav, too. And he shows a scar, a big cut on his side. He's like, it's from a Zaunt. I had to stop after that, but we took a lot of jobs to get us out.
I can understand that. So, sick son of a bitch is in charge of the place, and he controls everything. But all I need to know.
Yeah. Hey, Hawthorne, I'll be right back. I need to go get something out of my office. You see kind of a piece that's, I might have something to fix that. Just give me a little bit. I'll be right back. You just stay right there.
You're fine.
And he'll go back inside the building. I need you to roll me a perception. You are standing and you're just kind of looking.
Not 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
You hear a noise coming from an alleyway. You hear. I'm gonna start coughing again.
Oh no, it's
I'm
his
gonna
son.
say, I was like, and I'm like, do I hear coughing? Or is that just you?
You hear So FYI, guys, I am recovering from the flu. I'm like, this is the first day I felt like fantastic. So, you hear coughing alleyways down.
I immediately pull out my pistol, both hands on it, cock it. Kind of slowly start to move towards the alleyway, and I kind of look over at Benny and kind of signal her.
Oh, Benny's inside.
Oh, did she go inside? Okay.
She's inside still working on the fridge and grabbing parts. The fridge is on the inside of the building. You are like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of start moving my way slowly to the alleyway.
Just like a little pile.
And just kind of make my way just to kind of try and get a little glimpse of what's making the noise. Because after just hearing that from Hank, I'm like, Hawthorne trusts nothing.
No, he shouldn't.
Absolutely nothing is going on here.
So as you turn the corner, you don't fully walk, and you're just very cautiously you peek over. You're like a block from Hank's.
Yeah, just kind of like against the wall, just looking around to kind of get a look.
You see this older, blind Hawtor. His eyes are covered, and he is coughing, and blood is kind of like he's rubbing it. And two of these bigger Hawtor move it, old man. Get up. No, Please. Please, no. No, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just... Get up. And they take their blades and stick it to his neck. And he like slowly rises up with the blade.
Whoa,
Zadok
whoa,
wants to
whoa,
see
whoa,
you.
there, friend. Whoa, there, friends.
And they point their blades at you.
I ain't here to start no trouble, but I don't know about you. I don't know how Hawtor perceive things, but that old fella looked like he ain't getting up pretty damn easy, regardless if there's a blade in his neck or not.
Mind your own business, human.
Oh, I would so damn love to, but for some reason people keep dragging me into crap, so here I am.
And they look. It's none of your concern. Why don't you go back to the bar? Move it, old man. And the older guy, he's just like he falls down and they pick him up. Get up!
Fellas, I'm gonna have to ask you very politely again just to take it easy on the old man.
And they just kind of ignore you. And they pick him up and they're holding him by the arms and they just start walking away. They walk towards... They like just ignore you. They pick him up, strong arm him, and he's like... and they both pull their masks down. And they have like a little radio. They're like, we have another infected. And they're dragging him. They're actually literally dragging him by his feet. He's like, he can't even walk. And they start taking him.
Every alarm bell's like going off in Hawthorne's head right now. I think Hawthorne would probably head back to the bar to talk to Hank about it, because like
Hank actually...
the situation's got a lot... It's not as straightforward, and Hawthorne's like,
The one of the guards actually looks at you before you start moving. He's like, I said move it along. And at that moment, Hank steps up and puts his hand, like, he doesn't touch you, but he like puts his hand like in front, like to step in front of you. He's like, oh, hey. It's all good, man. Hawthorne, let's go back. Let's go back. Hey, it's good. It's good. Okay? It's good. And he shakes his head. It's good.
all good, friend, all good.
And he takes off and Hank looks at you. He's like, this is the crap that I'm telling you about.
The hell is going on in this place, Hank? I just saw two dudes with blades at an old man's neck who is coughing and spluttering and can't stand up now. They're dragging his body away. One of them goes on his radio and says, we have another infected. What the hell is happening here?
The Hawtor are getting sick.
How sick?
Not only are we dwindling in numbers, because of obviously where we live, there's an illness going around. And I can't tell you that it's killing our people, because I don't know.
Well, sure as hell ain't helping them.
Well, I have a theory of what I think's going on. They're getting sick, and the Hawthorne leadership, Zadok, is scared that this illness will start killing off the Hawtor even more. And so they're trying to get ahead of it by slaughtering everyone who gets sick to get ahead of it. They're doing everything in their power except leaving to try to preserve our way of life, and it's not working.
Alright, so first question before I start doing any damn thing at this point. Because I got a kid in that building. Is this thing infectious to anyone but Hawtor?
No. Well,
Okay.
as far as I know, no.
Okay.
We've had... honestly,
Secondly,
are you going to ask
secondly,
when did it start?
Yeah, when did it start? And you mentioned that they're doing everything but leaving. If they left, would that help? Is it like stuck up here in y'all's home, or is this something that's spread out?
I haven't been out in a long time. I have no idea, but this crap all started only a few months ago when we got attacked.
By who?
The guys in the suits.
So you got attacked by the guys in the suits,
And then
and all of a sudden the Hawtor started getting sick.
yeah.
Yeah, that's something I don't think's a coincidence.
I personally have not seen anyone die from it because
Well, if they
they
handle them the way
don't
those
allow it.
I was gonna
you
say,
know.
if they handle them the way those folks did, I don't think you'll get a chance to see anyone die of it. But if you see when someone get infected and they ain't came back, I don't think they're gonna.
No. Look, as far as I know, this only affects us.
Are they looking for a cure? Is there any signs of searching for a cure, or are they only slaughtering people?
I don't know. Probably not, if I had to guess. Our doctors, we don't have medics. We don't have anything. Right now, we're grasping at straws. We're a community who's dying, and this illness is speeding that up. These men in these suits, I don't know why they want us dead, but they do.
I think first thing we need to worry about is the how and not the why. Alright, let's get back to the bar. Talk to my folks.
Yeah. All right. So I will say, jumping back, I'm going to say that Kami just told the group, she's like, hey, look, she's now sober. Kami's like, hey, guys, they have those, the vets here asked for my help. So I'm going to go and I'm going to do my best to just help with these
dragon
animals.
horse. Team dragon
I'm
horse.
going to do my best. There's been something kind of weird going on. They've been acting up, so I'm going to go and I'm going to take care of that if you guys don't mind. It's just something I have to do.
Go and take care of that.
Okay. And so Kami leaves, and as Kami's leaving, Zoc walks in. And I also want to say Zuko and Misha, before, let's say before they walk in, what are you guys are doing?
I don't know. I didn't go that far.
You're just drinking?
Yeah, just hanging out, I guess.
Benny comes in and just sits and, like, with her pile of new junk that she has. She's just sitting, like, in the, like, side, like, on the floor by the bar, and I'm just going through all the stuff I have. Different parts I have.
Take an inventory.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm definitely keeping my distance from Zuko because he's a dirty quill. He's a nasty quill. He's a super quill.
Zuko will...
Dirty Quill.
Element P don't stand for poison.
Yeah, for real.
Zuko will go to
Wow.
pick up his trap from earlier because it's still on the table, and he will accidentally set it off and get his arm trapped in it and start screaming.
Benny, you see this. I'm gonna go ahead and say, Benny and Misha, you look up and you see this, and you were just like ghost face, like.
Well, I don't think we were re-rolling Zuko so soon.
And then his arm will detach, and then his upper arm will just start flapping all over the place.
So you guys are, Benny, you are like
Yeah.
freaked out. You don't even know this guy really, and you are like
Right.
terrified. This man's arm just came off.
Like, what do we do?
And I'm just still screaming. Ah!
At this
I'm not
moment,
going near that thing.
Zoc, you walk in,
I just open the door and just stop.
Hawthorne,
observe.
you also walk in the back.
And
You
I
and
just,
Hank, and
I'm just like holding the door open. Just like kind of tilt my head towards Zuko. And I just let the door shut. And I go straight to Hank. I go straight to Hank. Hank, we got a place we can talk in private.
yeah, back office.
Hawthorne, you got a
Or,
minute?
he looks
Yeah,
at
I got a
Hawthorne. Is he gonna be alright?
Benny gets up and like walks over and like mechanically tries to like just unhook the trap without like hurting him, but just like
Benny, roll for a. Oh gosh.
Roll for attach arm back.
I know.
Roll
Whatever
for
it is, please roll on that one because I want to see us stab him in the head.
I'll
or
do a
something.
I'll do a repair because you're trying to repair it, I guess.
We'll just have to amputee Zuko for the rest of his character life.
Oh boy.
Surprise.
What is it? Second
Hawthorne-
session as Zuko? He's already lost an arm.
23.
So you
Nice.
walk over and you're like, you just look at Zuko and he's screaming. You're just like,
I don't.
because you're still not in a good
Yeah.
mood, and you
Push a
just go,
button.
and yeah, you basically like
23.
pull a lever and it goes think and opens up.
And I just like literally just like toss a bandage at him and I walk away. I don't.
It hits him in like the face.
And
And
Zuko,
I
you would
walk
explain
back
what
and
just
sit down
happened.
with my pile of inventory and just like sorting through like all my screws
and then I
together,
and-
everything I'm
and-
inventorying.
and then I just take my arm and then just pop it back on.
So,
And then I just
The
say,
frag.
thanks, Benny.
so for those that don't know, Zuko has a prosthetic on his arm.
Oh,
So he has a prosthetic arm.
okay.
What you don't know is it's the other arm. It's not that one.
Yeah. What you don't know is
But you can see the one.
definitely the other limb.
So Zach's gonna
Um,
look at Hawthorne and Misha. He's like, "Hey, you guys got a minute?" All right.
Yeah.
Hank, where can we talk? Private.
Back here.
Alright.
So he brings you guys in the
Don't
office.
leave me with him.
We'll be right back, Benny. Okay?
Benny, you're in charge.
We believe in you.
I like how it's the
Please don't let him
opposite-
kill himself.
It's like the opposite, like Benny and Bonk's relationship. It's 100% the
Yeah.
opposite. Like, oh god, this guy.
Like-
So,
Don't
He-
you do anything. And I'm just standing there. I just keep watching on.
And I'm just like, hey, Benny, you want to see something cool? And I just shoot one of my poison darts at the wall. Boom.
anyway, so
He's gonna kill us all.
as Hank closes the door, he's like, I'm sorry, and he closes it. As another poison dart like lands in the door.
Because there are poison darts that come out of my fingertips.
Can you please try not to kill me?
I'll try. I can't promise anything.
So Hank looks over. He's Sock, what's up?
All right, so sit down at the table. Like, all right, here's the deal, fellas. And Misha, sorry.
Lady fellas.
Sorry, I'm so used to the other fellow,
The one that
Donovan. So, Hank, how many
bigger
people you think follow the tribal council? How many people you think actually back them? How big is our tribe now? The whole clan? 50, 60 of us?
Oh no, I mean there's more than that. There's probably about I mean it's not a lot. It's like 150.
Wow, I can't count. All right.
Yeah, I mean
How many, like, would you say there's a good portion of them that don't like the way things are going?
I mean the ones that are outspoken like myself and a couple of the others, there's like maybe like 20 of us maybe that I know of that I could count.
I look at
The rest
Hawthorne
are
and then look at
the rest
Misha.
I don't know, Zoc, because they're scared of your freaking psycho dad.
All right, here's the thing. I'm obviously going to be going on trial tomorrow, and with me goes my family, which is not going to happen. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to challenge my father in combat.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
No.
It's the only way, Hank. It's literally the only way. If I don't do that, my son dies. If I don't do that, my wife dies. At least doing this, I have a chance. Before I do that, though,
Question:
yes.
What's involved in Hawtor combat? I'm assuming. This
So
is
the
one-on-one
traditional,
fight with your dad.
honor duel is what we call it. Will be
And there's
for
knives, machetes.
yeah. The traditional honor duel
Yeah.
will be for a seat on the council, Hawthorne. So
Okay.
the only way forward for our tribe is to change their just dumbass customs that they've had for the last 200 years. Because that's what's got us in the place we're at, where we're dying off. And my father's too stubborn to realize it, or he knows it, and he's too psychopathic to change it. One of those two things, either way, he's got to die. You understand? Okay. Glad we got that cleared up. Yes.
Question:
Yes.
How good is your daddy at fighting?
I'll look at Hank.
He's kind of in charge for a reason, and he's been on that council for a very long time.
Okay, Zoc,
He's like,
with all the love in the world, I've seen you fight, and I goddamn hope you're better with a blade than you are with a gun.
I just kind of chuckle and I look at Hawthorne. I've made my mind up, Hawthorne. This is gonna happen.
Dude,
I
I'm not
understand.
using this to rip you here. I'm being serious here.
I know. I need you
Like,
to do something for me, which is why I brought you in here. You and Misha. Okay? If things go south, I've already talked to Sora. If things go south, I gave her my cloak and device, and she's headed to the cave where we stopped off for the night. You know where that is, remember?
Yeah.
If things go south, and I'm on the losing end of this, I need you to run. Hank, I need you and whoever you can muster to provide as much cover as you can. Okay, I don't want to put you guys in danger, but at the same time, I have to look out for my family. And this tribe is dead no matter what. You understand?
Yeah.
I told Sora, I look back at Hawthorne, I told Sora if I'm not back in 12 hours, she needs to head to the nearest town.
I'll talk to Zabby and Greg and Locke. And we'll start rounding up
Why?
the others. And we'll do
If
what
there's
we
this
can.
many people that want to leave the tribe, why don't y'all just leave?
Oh, because we can't.
They'll get
Is
killed,
there a way we
Hawthorne.
could do this?
They'll get
Is there a way we
executed.
could do this without a fight?
Nope.
Is there a way to get them in and out? Because I mean, you walk in and out of here. You
Yeah,
were a
but
scav. Hank, you used to be a scav. Like,
Hawthorne, look,
it's-
I left without
different.
authorization, and now I'm on trial for death. You understand?
yeah,
not-
but you're on trial because you came back. If everyone packs up and leaves and doesn't come back,
It was
they're
a
not gonna go
what
on
I
trial.
did. What I did was a death sentence, regardless of whether or not I took Z. Hawthorne, I left
The-
without
the pro-
authorization.
Yeah, but if everyone's dead anyway, why don't everyone that doesn't want to be here just leave and
I'll
set
tell
up
you-
somewhere else?
I'll tell you the problem is that some of the people that do want to leave are old. They're older. They can't make it. They won't.
Okay.
They want to leave. They know that they've seen all their lives. Most of the people on my list they're disabled, they're old. They're too weak. They wouldn't make it halfway down this mountain before getting torn up by not only Zonts, but if the Zonts didn't get them, Zadok would send his little military force.
That's it. That's it, Hawthorne. The way I was trained up, and I know we joke around, right? I'm not the most skilled hunter. That would be Z, which is where I got my nickname. The Shadow of the Marsh. Yeah, that's 100% her.
Yeah,
That
it
being
is.
said, we have trained killers. Like, legit trained scout killers that they will send out. The only reason they didn't find us was because Z was with me. You understand? They will find us. And they will kill us. One by one. Which is why I need to do this. If there's even a chance if there is even a chance that I can turn this in the opposite way of where it's going, where it's headed, I need to take it.
And honestly, Zeke could have came back with no repercussions whatsoever, but Zoc, him running like he did, it was always going to be a death sentence.
Is there any way we can give you?
You broke up, LJ. What'd you say?
Is there a way we can give you a winning edge somehow?
No.
Not unless you
They
can make
see
me
that he-
magically good at knife fighting, which I suck at. So
I do this with my hands
I-
and play with some water stuff. Can we make him slip?
No. You interfere. It's going to go even worse.
Okay,
It
I get the
has to be
Hawtor.
Zoc.
This is Hawtor pride on the line here, but like, dude, you just admitted that you suck at knife fighting. Like, there is no way this is gonna go well.
there is a chance.
There's
There's a chance.
also,
I'm all about honor, but like, if you are pretty guaranteed that this is gonna go wrong, then
Look.
we gotta think of another plan.
One thing I am is quick. I may not be the best fighter. I may not be the most accurate, but I am damn quick. Way quicker than my father, who was very old. He had me when he was very old, and he's obviously much older. So I'm definitely faster than him. I'm quicker than him. I'm stronger than him. So I have a chance. I do have a chance. It's the only chance we got, man.
uses... You know how to exploit his weaknesses? Use them.
Remember how he got injured on his left arm? Remember?
He's not as fast.
Remember in that battle, he got injured on his left arm?
Yeah.
And he doesn't have full range of motion. He likes to switch into that hand occasionally with his knives. I think if I see him doing that, I think that's my chance. So I'm going to try to play to his left side. That's all I can do. That's all I can think of. The bottom line is, Hawthorne, I need to get my wife and my son and my daughter out of here. The tribe in the future, the tribe comes second. That is first.
No, I don't give it. Look, this in my circus. I don't give a damn about the tribe. What I'm giving a damn about right now is the fact that you want to get your wife and your kids out of here, and I'm trying to make sure they have a daddy to go out with them.
Look,
Like, what happens to the Hawtor is completely up to you guys. That's your choice. It's your people.
we do have another
100%.
way out. I'm glad we're talking, because there is another way out that's kind of dangerous. It's not territory, but it's going through the back. I had to bring it up before because I just, you know what I'm talking about, Zoc. Maker's Fall. It's deadly, but I can get people out that way.
I need you to promise me, Hawthorne, that you'll find my wife. If things go south, I need you to go to that cave as quickly as you can. Understand? I haven't asked you for a lot, man. I asked you that one thing. You need to get them to the nearest town. Make sure they're set up. I gave her all my money. Gave her all my money, so she should be good for the immediate future.
Don't worry. We'll take care of your family. As long as you promise me that you'll make sure you don't damn well slip or fall, or make sure that you are faster than your daddy in there.
I may not be the best fighter, but one thing I am is sure-footed, so...
One other thing. Zoc, tomorrow at that trial, you will have a chance to speak.
Oh, I know.
It's up to you to convince the rest of these Hawtor to leave.
Yep.
Before you even challenge your dad, that is the priority. Because they will hunt. They'll hunt her down, you know that.
Yeah, I know. I've already talked
And
with
they
her.
will
Hank,
drag her back.
Hank, she has my cloaking device. I told her if things go south, she's immediate cloaking and she's gonna run for the cave, which no one knows about. except for us in this room, you and her.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm gonna do
So-
my best to spread the word around to gather support for you. And he kind of like leans his head against your head. You're my brother, all right? Misha, Hawthorne, why don't you guys? I need to talk real fast. When you guys have some cots in the back, you could pull and just make yourselves. We'll close the bar for the night. Nobody's really coming in. We'll lock her up, and you guys could just put some cots down and stay here. All right?
All right.
Now, do
Alright.
Hawthorne and Misha, do they come out in the main room where me and
They're gonna come out
Zuko
like behind the bar and around. But before they do that, so you guys walk out and he grabs you. He goes, "There is one other thing, Zoc. Things go wrong. You know about the rule of the shield, brother. I could take it for you."
No. If you step in front of me, I will kill you myself. I understand.
Zoc, I don't have a family, man.
I don't. I know you don't. You are my family, man. Sora is your family.
I know.
You didn't grow up with my father. You don't know the things he did to me. You don't know the
Oh, I do.
psychopath. Yeah, you know
You
some
forget,
of it.
man.
You know some
I
of
know
it, man.
most of it. Most
Yeah,
of it.
but-
I was there for most of it.
He is
I know, Zoc.
sadistic. He is a cancer
know.
on our tribe, and he needs to die.
If something happens, I'll step in.
No.
I'll take it.
Hank, listen to me. I kind of grab his collar. No. Look at me. No. This is me. This is on me. You understand? I need you to acknowledge me. No. This is mine. It's my blade that kills him, and you are not going to step in front of it. You're not going to take a blade from me.
Okay.
Promise me.
Yeah.
What? I didn't hear you.
Yeah. He pats you on the side. Come on, you old jackass. Let's drink.
Alright.
Okay.
Does
So yeah,
everyone
they'll
come
walk
in the
out.
Okay. So Era walks to with Benny. I'm holding a wrench, like right up to Zuko, and I'm yelling, "Give me your arm now! Give it to me!
Why? Why do you want
You
my
do not
arm?
deserve to have it! Give it to me! Now!"
And I just fine, and I pop off my arm and give it to her.
And I put it over my shoulder, and I just walk back without saying anything to anybody. Grumpy face. I just put it over right next to my pack. And there's like darts like all around the walls, like all around me, like all this. I'm like,
I'm gonna walk up to Hawthorne and kind of pull him off to the side. Hawthorne, I hate to do this, man, but I need to ask you one more thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Outside of, obviously, Sora, Hank is the closest thing I have to family. I need you to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid tomorrow. Can you just be near him in the crowd? I just had a chat with him, and I think he wants to try to step in on this honor duel.
How would he be able to step in? I thought you guys had said that there was no interference allowed.
There's a rule. We have a bunch of dumb rules, but there's a rule called the Shield Brother rule, where he can take the fall. He can take the sentence on my behalf. Under no circumstances can you let him do that.
When he would step in and fight for you.
Mm-hmm. And he is a much better fighter than I. He is one of the most charismatic people I know. He has one of the biggest hearts of anyone that I know. And I need him on the tribal council. I need his voice on that council, do you understand? And if he steps in, his voice ends with him. His voice ends with my dad's blade. I can't have that happen, man. I can have me, my non-hunting skills, and my non-fighting skills go down. But at least I have a chance. And we can put someone with actual brains on the tribal council. Can you do that for me? He's strong.
I can do
Just
that.
a heads up. He's really, really strong.
It's alright. I'll do my best to put him
Alright.
down. If I have to put a bullet in his leg to stop him from running, I will.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you,
And then
man.
under my breath, I don't know if anyone hears it, but I just say, I wish Hoffman could step in front.
Oh,
Dang!
Jeez.
I look at him, I'm like, I'm gonna let you handle that.
I know I'm GMing, but I will be right back. You guys continue the conversation. BRB.
Okay, I guess we're having that conversation then. Just wait for me. You want to throw up the BRB screen, actually?
Yeah, we can do that.
Just
Alright,
wait
we'll
just
be
in
right back,
case.
folks. Right back. And we're back.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to step away just for a second, but all right, we'll just pick it back up.
Alright, is there something you want to say to me, kid?
I'm just grumpy, just doing my mechanic.
And you have an arm.
Yeah, now I have an arm, like, in my inventory now.
Look, you've not talked to me for days. And now you give me back talk under your breath. I get it. I get you're mad. And the honest truth is I can live with it. Because at least you're alive. I get you're mad and I get that you blame me for not going in for bongs or for dragging you out of there when you wanted to go get him. But by the time he went down, he was in pieces with 3 armadillos around him. I know he was your friend. And trust me, I wish you didn't have to go through that loss. You've lost so much. But at that moment, most of our group was out of the mines, starting to exit. It was you and it was me staring down 3 armadillos. There was no way in hell you and I were getting him. And getting out of there alive at the same time, so I made a call. I know you're mad, I know you're angry, and go ahead and blame me if you have to. But I would make that call again every single time. If I had to pick up boxes, scraps for you to try and put back together or make sure that you survived, every time I will pick you. And you know what? He was your friend too. I don't think he would have wanted you to die trying to pull his corpse out of there.
You see Benny just crying, but she's also just so angry in her face. So angry. She just picks up her bag, and now her arm she puts it on the other side. Stands up, looks dead square at Hawthorne and goes, "Now I know why no one trusts humans." And I just walk away. And I go back to the bunks.
Dang.
Oh, right in the.
Ouch.
Whew.
Hawthorne just takes on the chin, just takes his hat off and takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and just kind of starts to kind of look like he's weighing down for tonight and trying not to let it get to him and just focusing on everything else that's going on.
I think she threw some of that ice from the freezer on your shoulder there.
Hank will walk behind you and found this for you. It's a little bottle. It's a small bottle of whiskey. It's not the good Hawtor stuff, but I found this. Nobody wanted it in the back. You might like it. Not a lot.
And
but-
I will definitely use that. Thank you, Hank. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything anybody wants to do before we go to trial?
I wanted to quickly speak to Misha, actually.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just when everyone's kind of like winding down and stuff, I wanted to just, hey Misha, can I grab you for a sec?
Yeah.
And I'll say that I've just told Misha everything that I kind of about the conversation I had with the guys in the alley and with Hank and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not a fancy dancy quail like yourself, so I don't know how these newfangled powers of yours entirely work, but your water has a little bit of healing capabilities.
It does.
Am I at the table?
And no, I've
Okay.
pulled
I would
Misha
think
just in the sword.
you, Zach, I would say you're probably going to go home. You're going to go home. I feel like that's what you would do.
Yeah. And for this conversation,
They
I've
don't avoid it.
intentionally made sure I'm out of earshot of Zoc and
Mm.
Hank and stuff, because this is all Hawthorne just theorizing. I don't want to put anything out there that could give false hope at this.
Yeah,
'cause I
Hank
don't
is
know
gone
about-
for the night. He's locked you guys, basically locked you guys in, but he gave you a key.
Oh,
just in
the
case someone
implications
leaves.
of this are quite
Lock
fascinating.
in.
Yeah, you'll have a lock-in at the bar.
With a moody salamando and a one-armed something.
Yeah, this is a bit normal for a night for us. But your water has healing capabilities.
It does.
And I know this power is pretty new to you, but do you have any idea what extent those powers have?
I'm not entirely sure at the moment. There's
Because
it's always worth a try.
from what Hank told me, like this disease, whatever it is could be the end of the Hawtor.
Yeah.
From the sound of it, this could wipe them out completely. And in all honesty, I have no idea if they're even looking into a cure, if there's anyone researching anything, if there's anyone trying anything, if that's even a possibility. But the only
So-
thing I know is that you have this new healing ability, and I don't know if it goes to that extent, but it's a Hail Mary shot, and I'm willing to throw it.
The drawback is that I don't know. This seems to last. I know it can go days. It can go a day. I don't really know. So I could wake up tomorrow and be back in my wind form. From what I gather, I would love to try it though, because, like I said, I don't know to what extent either, but it's worth a shot. Like, maybe I
Maybe
can
just something to
try to help.
maybe just something to be working on, because
Yeah.
the honest truth is we don't know much about this thing, and
Hmm.
we could become the brand new parents of a bunch of Hawtor very soon, depending how this goes tomorrow with Zoc. And between you and me, from the sound of the situation, I'm not exactly hopeful. I want to be. I want to trust Zoc in it, but there's a lot going against him in this, and we could have a bunch
Yeah.
of Hawtor, and they don't seem to know if this disease spreads outside of their home area. So we've got the
Yeah.
potential of having a bunch of people out of here that all of a sudden are infected. And if there's a way to cure them, I would like to find it.
If
But
I wake up tomorrow and I'm still in my water form, I will indeed see what I and see if we can't find some way I can test this theory out. Because I think there's a better way too. I think Zoc doesn't need to risk his life for it. I know it's a pride thing. I know it's a tribe thing. But I do think there's a better way, and this could be a better.
I think there could be a better way, but unfortunately, we're just lacking a lot of time to make it happen.
Yeah.
I feel like
agree.
either Zoc right now, either Zoc does this, or we're in a full-out war with the Hawtor, which does not end well for us. So I don't know how else to play it, but at least this is something
Yeah.
we could put out there. And even if it doesn't stop this fight from happening, even if it doesn't save them all, maybe we can save a few. The Hawtor don't become entirely extinct.
I'm game.
All right. Thank you,
Yep.
Misha. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll see what happens.
Is there anything else anybody wants to do?
I want to go over to Benny and
I'm in the
to
back by the cots.
convince her to give me back my arm because I have a feeling I'm going to need it tomorrow.
Roll a perception. Benny, you could roll a
Perception.
Or does he need to persuade?
Are you gonna just give it back to him?
No.
Okay, well he's gonna have to persuade you. You could roll a. I'm trying to think of what the best way to counter that is. So I guess just a d20. Roll
Just
a
a
d20.
D20 see who gets higher? Alright.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
I like it. Alright. Ooh.
Oh. Perception or persuasion?
Persuasion.
Okay. Because you said perception.
I meant persuasion.
Okay.
And is mine a flat, or do I add the bonus too?
You can add the bonus.
I got a 9.
Ha! Oh yeah, I beat him. I got
So you're like, you go up to Benny, you're like, I'd like my arm back, please, Benny.
I go up to Benny and I'm like, hey, can I have my arm back, please? I think I'm going to need it tomorrow, okay?
Nope, you lost it for the night.
You lost arm privileges.
And she rolls
Starts-
over, like,
Fine, be
Because
a
it just
little
starts happening with
brat.
the atom. Whack, whack,
Be
whack.
like, fine, be a little brat.
Ooh, spicy.
you're the one who shot at me.
I didn't shoot at you, okay? I was shooting over there. You were over there.
Yeah. It was pretty close to my head, dude.
How is me shooting over there and you being over there close to your head?
Believe me, it was. Go away.
That was your little brat.
Oh my
We need to-
gosh.
oh, that's
I think
gotta
Benny
go on
officially
the-
became a teenager.
It was. Go away.
Yeah,
That's-
Benny,
Yeah,
Benny,
when did
your
you
voice
become-
starts to change.
Right?
That's clip worthy right there.
It was. Go away.
You're just a little brat.
Oh jeez.
Get in line.
Benny goes, get in line.
I love this
Yeah,
sass.
right.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that was weird.
Benny's definitely like what about 13 now? Like
Going
the
going
Salamander
through
equivalent.
going through Salamander puberty.
13 going on 16.
Oh, that's
All
so
right,
great.
Zoc, was there anything you wanted to do?
I'm just gonna.
You were back at your house.
Or you go head down, walk this.
Did the George Michael walk?
I'm just gonna go back to the house and just kind of lay in the bed with Sora. And kind of. Zev's in the other room, so I take my helmet off. I'm just gonna not really say anything and just lay there and look up at the ceiling. And just, I'm gonna be like, I got some things in motion for tomorrow. Remember, if things go south, I need you to go to the cave. Okay? Just promise me.
She starts crying. Zoc, I've spent the last 3 months by myself. I don't know if I could do any more by myself. Don't do something stupid. Please.
Zoc doesn't say anything. He kind of just tries. He takes the side of her head and rolls it onto his shoulder a little bit.
She doesn't say anything else. And she kind of closes her eyes and she drifts off, and you hear your son coughing in the next room. He stops and he's quiet.
I feel like Zoc's eyes starts to feel his eyes burn a bit. He just starts blinking really hard. He was like Zadok beat into him. Emotion is weakness, so he just kind of he blinks like really hard just to blink him away. Just takes a really deep inhale through his nose and just breathes out through his mouth. Just keeps looking at the ceiling.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at that gif.
Use my strong hand.
I did not mean to derail the entire moment there. I posted that in Discord, so I apologise. I literally apparently broke everybody on chat.
You stir the mashed potatoes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Most tender moment of Zoc's life was ruined by a strong hand.
Man, we keep
You're welcome.
ruining Nitro's moments. We
It's
ruined it with his family, with Lilith. It's always ruined. So, first off, number one, I
To be
need...
fair, it's not me that ruined it, it's all you that ruined it, because none of y'all can hold it together apparently when I post a gif in chat. Every single one of you broke.
That was top tier though.
That's true. So I need Misha to roll. Let's see what form you take.
Oh, even.
Even I
Even as
think
water.
we're saying even water, odd air.
Yep. Woo! Even.
All right. So you
Yes.
stay in your water form.
Cool.
Alright.
You guys wake up the next morning, and
Legit.
you all gather outside of Hank's. Hank walks over. He opens the door and lets you guys all out. Even though you had a key, but he has another key. He opens her.
I take
He's
the
like-
arm and I give it back to Zuko, but no smile, no laugh, just
Take your strong hand.
Definitely a teenager.
just give it to him.
Take
Hank
it
looks-
and whack her with it,
Oh shoot!
and then just reattach
Jeez.
her.
I glare.
Hank walks over. He's like, "Look, I brought some food. It's not much, but a little bit. What do I have? Should it be enough to feed everyone?"
Mm.
And he pulls out just a little bit of food, and he has it scattered on the bar. We have some time before we go. You got me food too? And he looks over. He's like, "Yeah, buddy, I got you food." And he's looking. He's like, "Why you got your mask on, bud?" "Oh, 'cause Daddy and Mama told me to wear my mask, 'cause it's cool." And he just kind of like
Zoc,
in the chair, and you hear,
Zoc looks at Hank,
and he stops for a second and looks.
Zoc looks at Hank and he points to his eye. And then he goes,
He pulls Zoc. He pulls you aside, and he'll pull Sora aside as well. "What the hell, guys? You didn't tell me Zed was sick."
I didn't know until late last night.
"Oh no."
Look, you know if my father sees this, he's immediately dead, right? He cannot see this. Zev won't take the helmet off. He loves that thing. You know he loves that thing. We have a plan in place for today, right? Now look at Hank. Right? And now look at Sora.
Yeah.
Alright.
Son.
The group I'm with has our back. Yeah, and we'll see how things go. Sora, remember, if things go sideways, you know what to do.
She looks and she has the thing in her hand. I
Alright,
know.
keep it close.
I have something that I'm gonna give Zev. It's gonna kind of put him to sleep. It's a little bit of the night berries. I'm gonna give him a few. I'm gonna let him sleep and I'm gonna hold him.
Okay.
Or actually, Hank, can you please hold him? Yeah, I can do that.
The mask will filtrate everything, Hank. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I'm not worried.
You know how it's built.
Yeah. He looks over. He's like, the berries will keep him sleeping, and he won't cough. Damn it. First we get out, and then we find a cure for that little boy.
Hank, do we know if this disease is deadly? Like, has 100% mortality? Or are they just so scared that they're just executing these people?
So, the first person that had disease, Old Crow?
Yeah, it was like the oldest
She,
person in here.
They killed her. Well, they didn't kill her. The disease did. The guys in the suits. Me and Hawthorne were talking, and I think they have something to do with it. I think they gave her that disease. Well, she dropped dead. She had blood coming out of her eyes. Her eyes were cloudy. But I don't know if it's just because she was so old and the infection just made her sick. But ever since that one, it took one person going down for them to say, we're not going to let this happen. And then from there, people just kept getting sick and sick. And they were just, they're getting ahead of it by culling, basically, anyone who's sick. To get ahead of it, and they just can't. It's not doing anything. So I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay.
This disease is just, it's a mystery.
I don't really know what I'm going to say today, but that's got to be addressed. And the people have to rise up, man. If it's not this disease that kills us, it's going to be they're just dumb ways of thinking that they've stayed in for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's got to be a
I
change,
agree.
man. There's got to change.
Look, before whatever happens, I was thinking about it, and we were just talking to Hawthorne and the others. They were telling me about, the guys with the suits and stuff, and you guys came back for the archives, right? I'll have somebody go down and see what they can grab to take with us.
Okay.
We're getting out of here today.
Yeah.
I talked to some of the others last night. If it's just 20 of us, we'll leave together. But Zoc, you gotta promise me, man, Don't just go out swinging with your dad, man. Try to
Not-
convince him.
I'm gonna be
Try
s-
to convince him.
I will.
Convince him and the Hawthorne to let us go. Whoever wants to leave, leave.
I will.
That's our best play.
I
And
will.
then I and some of the others, we will gather and we'll go.
Make
and the
sure you
rest of
bring
them,
some
if they wanna-
fighters. Bring some fighters.
It's not a lot of us, man. There, like I said, maybe 25 of us at the most. But that's 25 of our people.
Yeah.
So, if you can convince your dad, and who knows, maybe Moore will step up, and if you could convince him, but man, I don't like you fighting your dad, man. He'll kill you.
I look at him and I'm like,
Zoc, what? You were not gonna fight him, Zoc.
this is
Oh,
why.
I'm
This
I
is
didn't
why
know
I
it
didn't
was a
want to
secret.
tell you.
I didn't know it was a secret. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I'm like, wait, didn't y'all just discuss this?
I like how I'm having an eternal like argument with myself.
Hey Hank, just give me a second, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, man.
We'll talk about this later.
Oh,
I just walk.
sorry.
I'll walk away from him.
Oh,
Sora, I need you to listen to me. I need you to
Zoc.
listen to me. Listen, just listen. Just listen for a second, okay? I'm not really great with words. You know that. I'm a decent fighter. I know my dad's better. I'm a decent fighter. Just give me I'm a decent fighter. Just give me that. Decent? Okay. Look, the only way that we could change the trajectory of this tribe is to change the thought process of the tribe. My dad is the thought process of this tribe. In order to change that, so our tribe can thrive moving forward instead of die on the vine, whether it's from this sickness or it's from their stupid customs of just making every female Hawtor into a breeding machine. We need to change that, and the only way to change that is to get him off the council. And the only way he's going to step down is if he's challenged. Do you understand me? I am faster than him. I'm stronger than him. I may not be a better fighter than him, but I can outmaneuver him in a hot second. I have a plan, Sora. You said you trusted me last night. I need you to continue to trust me. Do you understand? I need you to trust me, baby. I need you to trust me.
She like puts her head on your head and gives you a kiss. Trust you.
All right.
Okay. Just please, Zog, please. You convince the Hawtor. Just try. Promise me. Promise me you won't do something so stupid and just fight him outright. Just try for me. Try to convince him and our people before you do anything else.
I'll try my best. But remember what I said. If things go south, and I just look at her and nod,
Okay.
and you stick with Hank and my friends over here, and I point to Hawthorne and the group. They know what's gonna happen. They know where you're gonna be. If I don't show up, they will. Okay?
Okay.
I will burn this place to the ground before I let them touch you. Do you understand me?
Yeah. And she just, I love you, Zog.
He just shakes his head.
Hank comes up to you after you walk away. Brother, I'm so sorry. I did not know she didn't know.
Man, you about to catch a fist upside your head.
Dude.
Didn't
I'm
tell
sorry.
her for a reason, man. I just
thought
didn't
you
know.
would
I didn't
tell
want her
your
to worry.
wife, man.
Man,
Oh,
it's all good. It's okay.
listen.
It's okay.
No matter what the hell happens, dude, we're getting out of here. No matter what happens.
I
If
need you.
listen to me. I want you to listen. I got them, all right?
I need you to look out for them.
Oh well. You're my brother. I'll do anything for your family, man.
Okay.
And look, we're getting out of here. If you can't convince these Hawtor, I have a couple of them on standby. We're gonna sneak out, and we're gonna go through the caves.
Okay.
Try to fight our way out. I know there's Zonts. We'll just be very careful, very quiet. I've talked to the elderly, the ones that can't move. They're gonna stay behind,
Okay.
and they're gonna do whatever it takes. Make a scene if they have to get as many of us out as they can. If this goes sideways.
Should have done this a long time ago, man.
I didn't have you, brother. Couldn't do this by myself.
No, I'm talking about my dad, man. I should have done this a long time ago. He has a cancer to his tribe.
I know. Good luck out there, man. I got you back.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Can you I know you don't. I know we don't have much food, man, but can you pack a little something for Sora and Zev?
Already did.
All right, cool.
And he like has like this little bag. Here.
I gave her all my money and all the supplies that I had, so she's okay for the immediate future. If it does go sideways.
Also, man, look, if something happens, you make it out and I don't, for any reason, something happens today. There's a safe in the back. Open it. Take whatever in there, it's for you. All
What
right?
do you mean if you don't get out?
Something happens, it's going to be a chaotic day. If I get killed trying to get these people out.
All right.
He scratches the safe combo. Take it. Anything in there is yours and your family's. All right?
All right.
I feel like this is the first NPC, by the way, in a very long time that you guys can actually 100% trust, and I can tell you without certainty that he is
I was
very
gonna
trustworthy.
say, if we're
You
not
guys
able
have-
to admit,
All of your NPCs that you have met
And he
in like, the
doesn't have a
last
silly voice.
several sessions have been
Yeah.
horrible. So,
Yeah.
maybe that's how we can tell if it's the Caleb voice we can trust. If it's not, no.
Yeah.
Just
Oh.
waiting. It's all going to turn when we get to the trial. Hank stabs him in the back. And kicks him in his dad.
Ha! I wanted to be leader anyways. Ha ha.
all right.
Yeah, it
So-
turns into a skinny Kev voice. All of a
You-
sudden.
You guys, as you guys go forward, two of the soldiers appear at Hank's bar, and they look at Hank. They're ready,
Yep.
and Hank looks. Zoc, time.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's do this. And I'll look back at
As
Hawthorne.
you
Just do a nod.
Sora is
Are we-
walking.
Do we go with them? Are we allowed to, or do we stay at the bar?
Yeah, no, you guys are allowed to come through this trial.
Okay.
No matter what happens, and Hank tells you guys this, he goes, something happens to Zoc, I will make sure that you guys get out. They will not harm outsiders. That's our customs. That's our law. You will more than likely, if something happens to Zoc, you all will be told to leave and never come back. Okay?
I go over to Zev
Yeah.
and Sora, and I kiss him on the forehead and be like, "You good, buddy?"
I'm good. You like my mask?
Dude, the mask looks awesome.
Oh!
The mask looks awesome. You should wear it. You should wear it all day today, okay?
Oh, I'm feeling tired.
But it's okay. Just go to sleep. Mama's got you.
Mom, she gave me some like berries, and they tasted good, but I'm tired. They were
It's
like
okay.
breakfast.
Yeah, just go to sleep, man. You'll be good.
Uncle Hank, can you carry me? Yeah, buddy, come here. And he picks him up.
And I
Got him.
grab Sora, but kind of like hug her over the back of her head and kind of just pull her in, and just put my chin on the top of her head, and
She's
just
crying.
like
She knows what's coming.
Do a deep inhale. Blink really hard. And then I just start walking.
So you guys are walking down the street. You see crowds of people lining up. Pretty much
As we're
every
walking, I put my foot out. And I
Hawtor.
trip.
Oh, go ahead. What'd you say?
I was gonna say, I put my foot out while we're walking and trip Zuko.
And I
Balled up,
stumble,
man.
and I fall
Wow.
forward, and my arm falls off. And then Benny grabs it.
I feel like you're punishing
for
yourself at this
whacking
point.
her.
I was gonna say I was just gonna trip him, but all right.
So as you guys are walking down, there are like hordes of like every Hawtor that's in this city is just lined up on the streets watching. There's some that are booing you, Zoc, as you're walking by, and they're like boo, and like trying to throw stuff at you.
Oh boy.
The ones that are like within like the old ways, the zealots. There are a few that you know very well that are Hank's allies and your allies, and they're like just kind of giving you a nod, and like just kind of like doing a Hawtor. They like kiss their. It's a sign of respect, and do like that towards you. There are some that are just stoic. They're just here to see what's gonna happen. And you guys approach, and the big doors open. I'm gonna go ahead and open the map. Let's see. Hang on just a second, guys.
I was gonna say, can I try something?
Just be careful. Whatever you're gonna do.
Well,
Oh.
so
So you guys are
Um,
right here.
so what I want to do is let's just say I ditched the old DE jacket for this Hawtor shawl, and to kind of keep a low profile. What I want to do is I want to observe if there's anybody coughing or anything that looks sick.
No, the Hawtor know what happens if they cough here.
Okay.
If they cough, they're dead. So, I'll say this Hawtor. I didn't really name him, so I'm actually gonna retitle this one as Hank.
Have they taken my weapons yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Before you are allowed to enter into the chambers, your
Okay.
weapons have been taken. Everybody has to surrender their weapons. It's custom. So the chamber's closed, and I'm gonna just say there's Hawtor. It's not showing the map, but there's gonna be Hawtor. I don't know how to ping. How do I ping on here?
I think you just gotta. No, I thought it was like a hold down
It should
thing.
be if you click on the circle, the area of effect. One of the end ones was the
Oh.
broadcast sonar.
There we go. So like all around here, there's Hawtor lined up on this like big old like stadium. There's tons of Hawtor. They want to see what's gonna happen. They have the 4 council members in the back, and Zadok gets up, and he looks over and goes, "Silent." And they all, like, it's like a pin drop. We're here today on this trial of the Hawtor. We are here to judge Zoc. Zoc has been accused of taking one of our last remaining females and running from the tribe without authorization from the council or myself. Looks over. You outsiders are permitted to leave no matter what happens with the council. This is a commitment the Hawtor make to you. Do you understand? Do you also understand any interference that you give as part of this trial will be an automatic execution?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He looks over. As part of our traditions and our customs, the defendant can plea before the council makes a decision. Zoc, who is your shield brother? Who stands with you today?
It's just me.
No, it's me too. Hank steps up, and he puts Zev down. Brother, I'm not letting you do this by yourself.
I look at Hawthorne.
Hank, just step back, brother.
No. He steps up. I'm just here as your support, okay?
Does it count as interfering if I pull Hank away?
He's not gonna let you. Hank's big. He's a big boy.
Hank, I need to
I'm gonna
do
lasso
this.
him.
You do it, you will get killed. Oh, plus you don't have your lasso, so
Hank, I need to do this, man.
I know.
I
Man.
need to do this. You need to help my family. I'm saying this under my
Zadok.
breath so they can't hear it.
Zadok, I'm here. I am his shield brother. For now, I will just.
Isn't Hank holding the kid?
He put him down. He set him down by his mom. He steps up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna stand up here by yourself, man. I'm not gonna do it.
Just please
I'm
don't
with
do
you.
anything dumb. I'm begging you.
Same here. You don't do anything dumb either. All right. Excellent. The trial will commence. Zoc, you have been read your charges. How do you plea?
What are my charges again?
Stealing one of the females
Not guilty.
away from this dying tribe of people.
Guilty. The tribe is definitely dying. I did not steal her though.
Abandoning your family. Not just your wife and child, an unborn child, but the Hawtor people. When we needed you most.
Was it me you needed, or was it my daughter, or Z? Like I can't wrap my brain around it. And he turns his
Don't do
back.
this.
He turns his back on the council. I am allowed to speak, right? He looks over his shoulder. I am allowed to speak in my defense, right?
Hank looks at you. Yeah, you can speak, dude.
All right.
This is your turn.
So the first thing I do is turn my back on the council, and I look at the people. Hawtor, are you happy with where you're at right now? And I'm looking around the room
At each other.
at their
They're
faces.
whispering.
Are you truly happy? Are you happy with the direction of where we're going as a tribe? Are you happy that every single female that's born into this tribe is immediately taken, used as a slave to make children? Are you guys legitimately happy with the direction that this tribe is going? The direction that my father, and I don't look at him, that my father has taken this. We've had the same traditions for hundreds of years, and where have they gotten us? We're a dying tribe, down to our under 200 people, and it's getting worse with this sickness, which we don't even know if it's fatal or not. We're just killing people because we're scared. I asked you to look inside yourself, and I want you to understand, I want you to see where you want to see this tribe. Because either way, this tribe's going to die. I didn't want to see my sister become another baby-making factory. And that's exactly why I took her away. It was 100% my decision, and no one else's. But I am here, again, to answer under our dumbass laws that we have. Because they are dumb. And they're outdated. And they need to change. And you know what something hasn't changed about our tribe? Well, it used to be like this, but everyone used to have a voice, which was echoed through the tribal council. And then I turn around and look at the council. But it seems the tribal council is not really a council, is it? And I look at my dad. It's more so a singular voice. Isn't that right, Father?
He doesn't say anything, he just stares at you.
Your customs, I'm looking at him right in the face. Your customs are outdated. Your customs are killing this tribe. Your customs are what's causing our tribe to be in the condition that it's in right now, and I challenge you to honor combat.
Zoc, no.
I put my hand up.
No, no.
Do you
no,
accept?
First off, roll a persuasion.
Okay.
He's gonna honor it.
I got a 15.
A good chunk of the Hawtor are interested in what you said. They look and they're like, yeah.
I take my eyes off my dad. Everyone in this tribe has a voice. We can't let one person speak for us.
And some of them are like, yeah.
We make
Some
our
of them
own
are shaking their
decisions
head
in
like,
this tribe. Do you
"Boo."
understand?
Ooh.
These tribal elders, and I point to every one of them, but I land on my dad, are elected by us to be our voice in the direction of the tribe. And because of their selfishness, particular my father's, we are in the state that we're in right now. And if we continue
Enough!
down this...
And he stands up and he cuts you off. Enough! Enough with this ridiculousness! The things that I have done for this tribe have kept us alive for
like
this
beat me?
long.
Like beat me? Grown up? Did that help the
I
tribe?
made you
Was that...
strong,
okay.
Zoc.
Okay. How about you shut your mouth and challenge me already? How about that?
I'll accept your challenge.
Let's go.
Hank's like, brother, no.
Hank, remember what I said.
No. Little Zoc wants a challenge. And some of the council members are just, you can tell they're just evil people. They are like laughing. And they kind of lean back. We will grant your request, Zoc. But just to let you know, your sentence would have been execution. And he walks over. He pulls out. Hank, approach. Hank walks over and he pulls this. It's wrapped in this leather, and he hands it to Hank. And one of the other Hawtor come out with another one and hands it to Zadok. And he pulls it out, and it's this pretty badass machete. It's like bladed. Shing, and he rips his cloak off, and this dude is ripped. Hank walks over. He's like, with the leather, brother, this is such a bad idea.
I know.
I could
It's
do
the
this,
only...
man.
No. This is the only way, man.
Okay.
If you step in, the tribe will die. You understand? My father needs to die.
He pulls up the machete and hands it to you. All right, Zoc, roll for initiative.
All right.
Woo!
Great. I got a 4.
I got a 5. So
Wow.
Gosh.
methodical
Wow.
approach. Oh, you also only have the machete, which
Okay.
if
Awesome.
you, I'll give you the stats for that real fast. Actually, I'll just make it a fair fight. Because Zadok's machete is actually pretty strong. It is stronger than the regular machete. It's a 2d6 plus 2.
Okay.
So, and then use whatever your modifiers are. And it is strength, so hopefully you don't have negative modifiers on that.
I have a 0
step.
modifier on that. So.
Okay. So Hank is gonna step back, and
I look back at
that?
Sora, and I kind of make my eyes wide, and I do the slightest nod, and I down nod. Make sure she
Sora
sees
looks
me.
up. Yes, she does.
Okay.
She looks at Hawthorne, and she whispers, "Hawthorne, we need to go. Get you and your people. We need to go now."
Okay. I can say to Misha and say to the rest of them, like, get your stuff together, we're getting ready to go.
Let's do it.
So, all right, here we go.
Let's do this. I don't have another character prepared, so might be sitting the rest of the session out.
First hit. I rolled a 19.
That definitely hits.
Oh, it's gonna die.
First swing is 10 points of damage.
Okay.
He stabs you.
Zook is
Ouch.
gonna die.
Zoc, I want you to whisper me your health, please. Or DM it to me, however you want to do it.
Okay.
So let me know where you stand, because I have something planned.
Okay.
At certain points of how far your health drops.
All right.
All right, you're up.
So I kind of dropped on my knee and wince. It's not the first time you stabbed me. You coward. I stand up and I spin the blade around and I go for a huge swipe across his throat.
Go ahead and roll.
So question. I don't have.
Are you proficient in?
So is the sword a physique weapon or a strength weapon?
It's a strength weapon
Okay,
in this game.
cool. I just want to be sure.
So you probably don't have proficiency in it.
No, I don't.
Weapon proficiency. You don't have what? You don't have proficiency in the weapon at all.
Yeah, I got a 9.
That is a miss. He takes a step back.
I'm watching how he's moving his left arm. I'm like hyper focused on his left arm. Because I know he took damage there in battle.
I just nat 20'd.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
And of course I roll. Oh dude, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
18 points of damage.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay, this sucks because it's gonna be like, if Zonk goes down as literally the second character that's died, like, we can't do anything to help. We don't even have
No.
weapons or anything. We can do nothing to even attempt to help.
Zoc wanted to fight him. Alright. Oh, come on, son. I taught you how to fight better than that.
What's the matter? You can't kill me in one hit anymore, old man? And I take the machete and I go for his strong arm. right
Alright,
right at the top of the bicep on the side.
I'll give you,
Cut as deep as I can.
because you're rolling against his, like, where he's, like, kind of weak.
No, I'm rolling on a
You can't
strong
turn.
arm.
Oh, you're going to roll on a strong? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I had a 16.
That is a hit.
Okay. I got an 8.
This is so different from this is so different from Drogar's fight.
I know.
Yeah.
14, does that hit?
Yeah, that's exactly my AC.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Oh.
Sock, I rolled an 11.
Damn it.
You drop.
The hell does
Yeah, I'm
that
down.
mean now?
As I fall,
How did this happen? How in the hell did this happen?
as I fall,
I rolled a nat 20.
I kind of look back at Sora, and I mouth the word "run."
She looks and she grabs Hawthorne. She grabs her arm and is like, "Let's go."
Guys, start moving.
You guys kind of start shuffling out, and he goes, "Wait, wait, wait! I want you guys to see this." Sora, where are you going? I want you to watch. I want you all to witness what happens when you betray the Hawtor. He takes his machete. As he goes to swing, Hank steps in front of you and takes it. Hank grabs the blade. Get up, Sock. And he drops to his knees. And he pulls out, I'll say, just for the sake of it, he pulls out a bandage and slaps it on you real fast. I'll say you went down, but like you have 1 HP, so you see Hank take the stab.
I go down and just pick him up. I'm like, "You idiot!" I just put my head on his forehead.
And your dad pulls the machete out and walks back to the council. Confer with them.
So, question for the DM.
Yeah.
Are there any firearms in this place whatsoever?
They've all been taken from you.
Okay.
And he reaches over. Talk.
I got you, man. I got you, brother.
He has his bloody hand and he like puts it on your face. I told you. I wasn't letting you die today.
Idiot, man.
I'm your shield brother. This was legal. I could do it.
I told you
It's
not to
always my
step in,
plan.
man. I needed you alive, man. I needed you. I need you.
Your people need you. But your family and your son and your daughter need you. And you've been my brother forever. I love you, man. I love
too,
you,
man.
son.
And I kind of pull his head and put his head on mine until he stops breathing.
Yeah, he stops. He closes his eyes. Your dad turns. I have conferred with the council. Your shield brother has paid your debt, Zoc. You, however, are to never return. I'm sorry, son.
You're a coward. I turn to the crowd, and if you follow him, you're gonna die with them. And I'll walk away. I
One
limp
of the
away.
other-
I limp away, rather.
Yeah.
Since I have
I was-
like 1 HP.
One of the Hawtor come up to you, and they're like, it's a buddy of yours named Locke. He told me he was going to do that.
Of course he did.
Look. As per custom.
Zach is like crying right now. And he's not trying to stop it.
Custom. To me, as per custom. You have like an hour or two. Gather your things. Get out. I could sneak you. You know that I'm over the library, man. I could sneak out you to the records room, grab you what you need. If you have anything else at your house, anything, I know you're trying to get your girl out. You're trying to get the baby out.
Yeah.
We got you covered, man. It's
Okay.
gonna go full revolution. Hank's death isn't going without vain. These people in the crowds, and he's kind of pointing. He's being really quiet. You see these people in the crowds. They're pissed. They are pissed.
You need to take my dad out. I wasn't able to. You need to take him out. However you do it.
He's strong. But we're gonna tear this place down, and then we're gonna leave.
You need to
But
burn
while
it to the
that's
ground
happening-
so you can start over. That's the only way this is gonna work.
Hank's death, and what you said out there, you inspired people, man. He inspired people. There's going to be a war coming with the Hawtor. You people get out with the distraction that's going to happen later today. You take your friends, you take your wife, you take your child, and you leave. Go as far away, bring them safe, then you find Z. Cannot let your dad get to Z. You understand me?
He'll chase her down.
I know. You find Z, you, your wife, your kids, you'll be on the run forever. But at least you'll be safe. We're starting a revolution, baby. You guys,
I'm
as you
sending
guys
you a
are
message,
going out,
Caleb, just a heads up.
okay. As you guys are walking out, they give you back all your weapons. They give you all back all your gear, and they tell you to, you guys have about an hour before it's about to go down.
All right, I'm gonna head. First thing I'm gonna do is head to the bar, so Hank's safe.
Yeah, all right. So you guys gather at the bar real fast. And she's just crying. Idiot.
I have my hands on the counter and I'm kind of breathing really deeply because I'm obviously almost dead. Dude, I got a bandage. I'm gonna pass out.
I got you. So I go.
I go up to Sora and I just kind of let her know. I can hold the little guy for you for a little bit. If you want to go be with Zach.
Yeah. Thank you. And she hands you. He's almost your size.
Exactly, and I just kind of sit down on the floor.
You take him
with
and you're like,
And I just sit. I'm like, okay, we'll do you right here.
He is literally like your size. And so like you're just like, okay.
Like,
Yes.
I got you for 7 more HP.
Cool.
Zach.
Thanks, dude. I look at Misha. Thank you. And I grabbed Sora. Like, I told him not to do this. I told him not to. I knew he was gonna do it, and I told him not to. He made a promise me he wasn't gonna do it, and he still did it. Freaking idiot.
You know, Hank, he was always 2 steps ahead. He knew what was going to happen. He did it so you could live, Zoc.
He did leave me this combination to a safe, which I have no idea what's in here. I don't even know if I want to open it. He said if things went sideways, I needed to open it. And it was for me, what was in there. Can you do it? Can you open it for me?
Come with me. takes you by the hand. She'll bring you to the back. She puts in the combination and she opens it. There's not much in here. There's a letter. And there is a package. Well, it's about yay big. And she gives you the letter in the package. Here.
Put the package on the table and kind of slide it over and fold the letter open.
Hey, buddy. I'm writing this because you just got back. And I know you're going to do something stupid. It's probably going to get me killed, you know, whatever. Look, man. It's been hard. Things have just been the worst they've ever been, but I know you, man. You inspire hope. You're an inspiration, man, not me. I've done what I can to start the revolution. Did my best. Whatever you're planning on doing, I got something that might help you. Something from our childhood. Take care of your family, man.
And like Zaka is like borderline sobbing right now. Like there's water dripping on the letter.
It's like wherever the afterlife takes us, man, I'll be waiting for you with a bottle of ale. We'll drink it away, man.
He kind of just
Love,
he's like lets his head
Hank.
drop to the table. Kind of like he just kind of slumps on the table. He doesn't even open the package.
Okay. Whatever happens now, it's up to you guys. So I'll say it's been about 45 minutes. Got about 15 minutes before you absolutely have to be out of the city.
I'm gonna take the package and give it to Sora and be like, you need to go out with the rest of the group. I'll be there as soon as I can, okay? I gotta do one thing, and then I'll be there. Okay?
Hey, look. Locke told me about the records. Okay? Somebody needs to are you going to get the records?
Mhm.
Okay. Here. She hands you the your stealth module. Take it. I'll be okay.
I'm gonna go basically straight to the records place and get
Okay.
the records. Where
Are you just going alone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing? I'll say Kami has been informed about all this and she's like, yeah, we need to get out of here. Atreyu's freaking out. We probably need to go. Because I
I'm
ain't
pinned down
dying
by a
today.
So, did she come get her kid yet, or am I still pinned down?
She came got him.
Okay.
She's pregnant, so it's like kind of hard for her to hold him. And he's waking. I'll say he's waking up. He's like, what's your name?
I'm Benny.
Benny. That's a cool name.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zev.
Wow, that rhymes with, well, kind of Zoc and Z. And do you guys all have Z names?
No.
Oh.
Hank had an H name. Where is Uncle Hank?
Oh.
Uncle Hank.
I think he went to go to sleep. He went to
Oh, that's
bed.
weird.
He was kind of tired.
Okay. What are we gonna do now? Want to play a game or something?
I wish we could, but you, me, your mom, we all have to walk out of town now. Do you think you can walk?
Yeah, I could walk real good. I could also run. You want to see me run?
Ooh, yeah, let me see you run.
He runs and he trips and falls and hits his head and starts crying, like almost instantly.
And I just come and I comfort him. I'm like, it's okay. At least you have that mask. You look really cool.
Yeah, I am cool.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. All right. Before we cut to, I'll say Zach is left. Is there anything else anybody wants to do? I'm going to give you guys ample time to participate, to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So Zach got the archive stuff.
He's going. You're headed.
Okay.
there.
Okay. Cool.
I'll say. Yeah.
Zuko tries to go get his arm back again from Benny.
And I hold like the nub of it with the fingers pointing at him, and I even like informed him like, you don't deserve this.
And one of the arrows accidentally fires at him.
Oink. I mean, okay. All right. Well, you're taking damage.
Yep.
I didn't mean to do that. But
It did. The DM killed your character last time. You don't need to kill the new one for
I
him.
know.
You're going to be taking
Give
4
him time,
points of
he'll-
poison damage. You're poisoned now, and you're sick. Actually, you're a poison quell, so you're resistant from it. But
I was gonna
you-
say, wait.
I'll,
Can he get poisoned? No.
yeah, technically, I just thought that through. You are gonna take damage from just the thing like sticking in you. I mean, there's a giant needle flying in your neck, so
And then I
you'll
give it back.
take
to
like
him,
a point of damage, but you don't get poisoned.
And I tell him, I'm like, we don't need anyone else to get hurt or die. Understand? Been too much of that.
Okay, fine. I'll try not to fool around too much.
Thank you.
Maybe some.
Look, I lost a friend. I don't want to lose anybody else.
Okay. Maybe once in a while. A little.
Just aim it towards people we don't like. You can do that.
Like yourself.
Oh, like,
Uh,
like that Hawthorne guy?
Mm, which one? The big mean guy? Or
Hawthorne?
this guy? Oh, Hawthorne. Oh, sorry. I thought you said Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
No, don't hurt him. At least
you
not
see,
yet.
you see Sora, and she's like, Septia, let's stay away from that one.
I want to go over to Hawthorne and kind of like,
Okay, so how many points of damage?
Just one.
Just
Yeah, you're poison. I forgot you're poison resistant, so.
okay.
I think a
so
poison just got stabbed.
I want to ask Hawthorne on the low, like, do you think I should try it on the kid?
You don't know the kid's sick. FYI.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought we all knew that.
No, nobody knows but
Never
Zach
mind. Okay.
and his wife.
Okay. Cool. I was under that assumption. No biggie then.
And
Right.
Hawthorne, I feel like probably for this whole time, he's mostly just been kind of sitting at the bar. Like he's, for a guy who's been very much kind of like forward and like kind of like, okay, this is what we need to do, this is what we need to get done. He's probably the first time in a long time he's just stopped and everything's just hitting him.
You take
Imagine him kind of
You
sitting
take-
at the bar, looking at
Yeah.
the bottle of whiskey and starting to hit him like because he's still reeling from all the stuff with Benny and Bonks and all that as well. And now that Hank's dead, it's like he's starting to get hit because he's starting to feel like the people around him are just, you know, he had it good for a while, but the people around him are just getting hurt.
Yeah.
Just like they used to before. You know, Hawthorne has always had that perception he's not a good man. And that bad things happen, and sometimes he causes them, sometimes they just happen around him, and it is starting to happen again. You know, like Benny's mad at him, and he starts to feel like her life would just be better kind of without him there.
Yeah.
Because ever since he came into her life, all this crap has just happened to her. He couldn't say bongs, he dragged her out, he promised Zoc he would step in and stop Hank, and he froze up because, like, do I step in and break their customs and pretty much guarantee your deaths, or do I let Hank do this? And it's like, he's just totally just stuck in this place right now of wondering of, like, is it worthwhile me even being here? Am I doing anything that's worthwhile? Am I just hurting people again?
Yeah.
And it's like I would say even just for like that 45, 50 minutes, like that whole time he's just been, if I've just been at the bar, he's just been sitting that whole
You're
time.
not letting go of that whiskey bottle that Hank
No.
gave you.
No, he's holding on to it and he's not drinking it or anything. Tribute, pour out one for hanging. No, he's the bottle's almost like he's like sitting like just at the bar and the bottle's just sitting in front of him. It's like these thoughts all just keep like just running through his head right now.
No. Okay. All right, I'm gonna cut over to Zoc. It's been about 15 minutes. It's taking you a while to get there. All of a sudden, roll me a perception. I want to see how much you actually notice. And you guys everybody roll a perception. Because I'll kind of do this at the same time.
I'm gonna use my treasure hunter ability, which will add 5 to it.
Okay.
Yeah, 27.
Zoc, definitely you know what's happening.
20.
Is it a nat
14.
20 or
A nat 20.
14? Benny?
16.
Zuko?
2.
Okay, Zuko he don't know. You
I
guys
don't know
hear
anything.
in the distance, everyone at the bar hears a very loud explosion. Zoc, you are close enough where you actually see it. And you hear screaming and shouting and the clashing of weapons. The revolution has begun.
I ask him, I'm like, you got those papers? Can I get those papers? Quick.
Black opens the door. Get your ass in here. Come on. He's like, and you look through the old records room, which you've seen before. You've been through
I'm
this
just
room.
flipping as fast as I can.
And he's helping. What am I looking for?
Anything with the people in the suits. They wore a badge with 2 wrenches. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
This right here. Take it.
Is this all you got?
It's
Is this all you got?
Everything. Yeah.
I roll it up real quick and kind of stuff it in my thing, and I go.
He does the same, and then he hits the side of the bookcase, and a rifle falls out, and he grabs it. All right. I'm gonna finish what Hank started. All right. We're gonna
Hey.
get people out today.
Hey, is my father at his house?
Dude, don't.
Is my father at his house? This is a revolution, is it not?
Don't do something stupid, Zoc.
I live to do stupid things. Okay. Is he at his house?
You know he is.
All right.
He walks out the door. Look, man, I'll do my best. I'm
And
gonna make Hank proud.
Zoc pulls both of his pistols out and then slaps his the thing, the stealth module. Says, I got you. And I'm heading off to where my dad is.
I'm gonna say it's gonna take you a little bit of time
Assassination time.
to get there. I want to cut back to the bar real fast. Sora's she's looking. She's like, Hawthorne, where's Zoc? Getting worried.
I'm sure he's okay out there. We've got plenty of time. There's no one going after him or anything. He's just going to pick up something and come back. He's probably just always taking the detour or something. I'm sure he's going to be fine.
You hear loud gunfire outside as you say that. It sounds like it's going back and forth. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, Zoc's a survivor, but yeah, we need to go.
Yeah. We need to start making our way out of here before the revolution comes down on us here.
She hands Zoc, Zev. Take him and run. I'm gonna find him. Okay?
You can't. You have to
Okay,
come with
that's
us. That's
You
a
don't
dumb
tell
idea.
That's,
You don't tell me what to do. That's my husband.
I know
These
that's
are
your
my
husband,
people.
and hey, your husband puts you in our care. It's like you going out there chasing him down. That's just foolishness right now. You hear what's going on out there. That just means both of you are likely to die rather than just him. He can take care of himself.
You
Contrary
have
to
the
what popular
last-
belief
Can-
is, he can
can
actually
he?
get back here. He can actually get back fairly.
I'm not
okay.
completely incompetent, okay? Like
As long as he doesn't have to fire a gun, he'll be fine.
You have the last
I'm going.
unborn email. One of the last.
Roller persuasion.
Oh, you better roll high.
Oh yeah, she's determined to go.
I rolled an 11.
Nope.
Crap.
You got like a 1.
I rolled a 5.
She hands you Zev, and she goes behind the bar and she grabs a shotgun. Whatever happens, you get my boy out. Do you understand me?
I'm gonna try. I don't know, but
You could try.
there you go. Look, you're carrying a baby, right?
She like holds her chest. Yeah.
And if both you and Zoc die, you're gonna then orphan your son. That is incredibly painful to happen. I can't let you go out there. You'll have to go through me.
Roller persuasion. Or an intimidation, whatever you want to try.
Try and be sweet and cute.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah,
Roll a passive aggressive check.
Roll a pertimidation.
I know.
Rolling
Intimidation.
Bulgarian.
I'll give you advantage on it because
Okay.
it was it hit. Yeah, I'll give you advantage on it.
Yeah. Roll advantage on precipitation.
I got a 15 with advantage.
She looks at you. She's like, "Damn it!" Any lower than that, she would have just left.
We just need to get to that hideout. That's all we need to do.
Let's go.
Still use that shotgun. Just come with us.
Let's go. He'll be okay, right?
Oh yeah.
Y'all have no faith in me.
It's hard to explain right now, but Zoc and I have traveled worlds to get to Z, and we've ended up here. So yeah, I know he can make it.
I thought you said 0 faith for day 1, so there's nothing new for him.
And Benny likes Z, so you know.
Zog is loved.
Zoc, you break into your father's house. He is over his table looking at battle plans of the city. He has his gun on the table. And picks it up and he turns.
I'm being as quiet as I can. And I kneel
Are you just
down.
gonna-
I kneel
Are
down.
you trying to shoot him?
I'm just getting as close as I can to him.
Are you like gonna try to shoot him and kill him one shot? There's a reason why. That's why I'm asking.
I am going to. I
Do
want
it,
to
do
shoot
it.
him at the base
Do
of
it,
the
do
neck,
it.
where his spine is.
Okay. You're gonna have to roll pretty dang high.
Oh no.
On the attack roll or a stealth roll?
The one that counts.
On the attack roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
whichever one.
It's gonna have to. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. To do what I know you want to do, it's gonna have to take like an 18 plus. It's
Oh,
gonna be a
God.
high roll.
Okay.
Zoc's gonna die.
Okay. I take the Pharaoh's End. And I point it. And I cock it back as slowly as I can. And I pull the trigger. I got a dirty 20.
Yes.
And right before I pull the trigger, say, "You're not gonna hurt my family anymore." And I go, boom.
Ah, and you drop him.
Is machete anywhere?
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll go over and
It's on
grab
the
it.
table. You drop him. He's not dead, but you have definitely you hit him in the spinal system, so he's down. And
I
he's just
lower
unconscious
my
right
stealth module so you can see my face,
now.
and I grab him by the hair. I see your reign.
He's bald, but yeah.
Well, I get the back of his head, and like your reign of terror is done, and I cut his head off. And I redo the stealth module so it covers me, and I sheath his sword in my belt, and I take my weapons and put him back. And I put his head in his seat at the tribal council.
Oh.
Okay, so you're breaking back into that. It's gonna take you a while to get there, and there's a
That's
lot
fine.
of people standing there. Okay,
That's fine.
so you'll try to go roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
I thought you said you were gonna
Question.
shoot the head, and
Does
I
the
was like,
stealth module cover the head?
I know.
It covers everything that I'm holding.
Or okay, because I was going to say, is it just cover you, or does it cover the head?
Well,
Have
he
people
can
just
also-
seen this
it gets-
disembodied head of the head of the council running
And
through
just
the streets.
floating. Well, he could put it in his jacket
Yeah.
or in his bag,
got-
and it'll.
I got dual 21s
Wait
with
for
my
him, though.
modifier.
Maybe
All right,
he does
so
have
you
that.
make it all the way. Nobody sees you. You do see bloodshed. I mean, Hawtor going down left there. You see bodies of Hawtor everywhere.
Actually, you know what? Right when I get to the council chamber, I demask, and I have my father's head, and I throw it in the middle of everybody.
And there, some of the councilmen, the remaining council members. There's only 2 left. 2 of them got killed, and they're standing there, and they're like,
And I pull my pistol and I point it at him. Do you want to go next? Well, I don't know why I talk like Drogar. Wow. I have no idea where that came from. I have no idea where that came from. Hold up. Whew.
Do you want to go next, punk?
How? I don't know where that came from. Holy crap.
I love the fact in the middle of a vicious fight, your instinct is to go Drogo.
I don't.
It's
like
actually
the
hard for
Drogar.
me to do the country accent now. Hold up. You want to go next? And I pull the other one and point it at the other council member. You too? I have no problem eliminating both of you.
I'm sorry, all I've got in my head now is you point at the gun and going, "Did you use code Cross-10?"
That's what he says. He says, "Freeze! Did you use Code Cross-10?"
And I walk up to him, so the gun's almost pressed to their forehead. Do we have a problem? Almost did it again.
No, man. We don't have a problem. And he looks at the other one. No, we're
I
good.
pull the trigger, both of them.
And drop
Dang.
them.
Dang right, we don't have a
All
problem.
they have some the Hawtor, some
Wow.
of the Hawtor that were like against some of the other Hawtor. They're looking at you. The zealots, the ones that were like the acolytes, are all standing there, and it's like silence, and they're all standing there in the hall. And poor Hank's body is like still in the hall.
And I turn around and I look at the Hawtor that I know were against the customs. This tribe is yours now. You understand? You do whatever you want with it, but don't make the same mistakes these idiots did. And I
And they'll
walk
kind of
out.
shake their heads. The fighting has kind of ceased. There's kind of like panicky chaos. Like no one really knows what to do. And Locke is walking around. You did it, man. They're not shooting anymore. What do we do now?
Looks like you're the new leader.
Why me?
And I pull out the machete and I hand it to him. This is yours, buddy.
I'm a librarian.
Not anymore. You've been upgraded.
He takes the machete, and then he cuts your head off. No. He looks at you and he goes, "I challenge you to a duel." No. He takes the machete. He's like, "I mean, I could try to get this thing in order, but I think we need to have some sort of meeting or something. I
If
don't know what to
anybody
do."
can get this place in order, it's a librarian. Okay,
Uh,
I trust you.
Okay.
I trust you. Hey,
Uh,
just promise me you won't make the same mistakes those numbskulls did. You got us in this position in the first place, and you promise me, and I grab him by the collar. When you see the next person that's sick, instead of immediately executing them, how about we try to find a cure?
Dude, I don't know why you're being this rough with me.
I'm sorry, I'm just in battle mode. I apologize.
I've always been for that. And he's like,
All right, sorry, and I like brush his collar down and like pat his shoulders.
he looks and he's like, okay, I'll try to get things back in order.
Hey,
He
I
looks
want
like,
funeral with honors for Hank. Okay.
Absolutely. I was like, all right, Hawtor. Sock, what do we do?
That's up to you, man. I'm leaving. Probably for good. I don't know if I'll be back.
And he looks at the Hawtor. He's like, okay.
Hawtor, you do whatever you want to do. You want to stay? You want to make a new tribe with new rules, new customs, so you don't die off? Be my guest. You want to spread out? Go actually visit beautiful places of this world, the marsh? Go for it. You are free to do whatever you want to do, under no threat of execution.
And he looks at you. Yeah, what Zoc said. He's like, yeah. And they're like, yeah. They all start cheering all around. Zoc, you head back to the bar. While you guys are at the bar, Sora has her shotgun and she's walking to the door and she drops on her knees. Oh no.
Uh-oh. That's
Oh.
never a good sign.
She vomits and she looks up to you. Baby's coming.
Oh, why is anyone looking at me? Misha's a girl too.
Cummy's like, nope,
I'm out.
nope, well, I'm gonna do my best Cummy impression. Well, I guess I'm just out of here. I'm going back to the stables.
You
She just
tiny
walks and doesn't
animal.
say anything. Nope, nope, and walks out. Nope,
I'm
nope.
sorry, we lay eggs. I don't know about this.
Tor, don't lay eggs.
You sure you're the closest thing we got to any sort of medical person? You're up.
Yep. Well, let's get her into a room. Get everything. And then I just start.
I
You were-
awkwardly become her
Cut now,
doula. The
Misha.
fact that like I'm just patting her head, trying to make her comfy, but I'm like so awkward about it.
At that
So-
moment, Zoc, you walk in, and you see basically Sora's on the bar. They
What's
put her
going
the
on?
bar.
We're about to deliver. We're about to deliver the baby.
This early?
Hey, Dad,
She's not
perfect
due-
timing. Get over here.
She's not due for another. And I start taking my gloves off and trying to wash my hands and clean my hands. She's not due for like another 2 months.
It's early, Zoc.
Obviously.
It's early. It's got to be done.
She
All
throws.
right.
She picks up whatever she could find, throws it at your
Do
head.
you know anybody that can help get them here now?
There's really nobody. They're either dead or trying to rebuild.
I go and I pick her up and we take her into a side room and put her on a table.
I'm gonna kind of skip through it a little bit. She has the baby. Like, Misha, you don't really know what you're doing, but you're made out of water and you do some birthing.
Well, I figure at least whatever background she
Do some
had in
birthing.
maybe the
Yeah,
past
do
or whatever.
Perfect.
I mean,
Yeah,
does
some of your
come-
memories come back
she
and
does
you're
come
like,
from a scientific background, so
yeah. So
Of the options that are available, Misha's the best choice. Let's put it that way.
why not? Why
Yeah.
doesn't Zuko try to deliver the baby? Anyway,
No.
Dude,
No.
Zuko's staying outside. He ain't even allowed in the
y'all told Zuko to go boil some water.
Yeah.
yeah, rip some sheets.
You don't even want him
Yeah.
boiling the water.
He doesn't know what to do with the boiled water, so he's just been watching the pot boil for like the last hour, just standing staring at it.
So he
What do I do now?
so you were able to deliver the baby, and it's the baby girl, and you use your powers to kind of clean her up a little bit and kind of wrap her up and give her, and she's just holding Sora is just holding the baby, and she's like, Zog, look.
She looks like you.
Have y'all thought about a name yet?
Yeah. We're gonna name her Seraph after Sora's mom.
Oh, that's right.
Hold her close. What happens, Zog? Is it over?
We don't have to run anymore. That's what happened. Guys, we can take our time getting out of here. There's no rush.
So I guess you did it. Somebody did it then.
Yeah, it's done.
And she gives you the baby to hold.
He's just like,
I go and get Zev.
Do I have to still wear my mask?
No.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Everybody, I feel like I should. So there's a sickness, obviously, that's going around the Hawtor. I don't know if it's contagious to other species. But I found out late last night that my... I'll look at Zev before I continue.
He's looking at you with his mask on.
Hey Zev, can you mind going outside for a second, buddy? Or how about this? How about this? Here's Daddy's helmet. Why don't you go play with that
I
in
can
the
have
corner,
that
okay?
one?
Yeah, just go play with that in the corner, okay, buddy?
Benny, come see! You put this one on.
Can't
and he
hear
tries
you.
to put it on your head.
Can't hear you, Hannah.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Oh, now I can hear
Oh.
you.
I was like,
He takes Zock's helmet and tries to put it on your head, and it clearly does not fit. He's like, "Yeah, you wear this one. I have
Oh.
mine."
okay.
And
Wow.
I look at Benny and said,
Can I do different?
thank you.
I do like the different voices, like. "Woo."
And I look at
My name is Zock.
My name is.
I look at the group and I say, my son unfortunately has contracted it. And due to the dumb customs of this tribe, I have no idea if it's actually fatal or they were just scared enough to kill everybody who had it. I feel like I should let you guys know. With this mask on, everything he breathes in or out is filtered. He can't spread any germs. So everybody is safe. There's no contamination happening, but I felt like I should let you guys know. Now, my goal is to see if this is actually fatal or if it's something that can be just worked through. I don't know the answer to that. There's something that can be cured, I don't know. But I have to find out. I have to try. Okay.
And they're all. Sora nods. Zock. And I'm gonna say that a few hours passed by now. Zock, everybody's been just kind of like, just kind of in silence, really, just kind of thinking about things, and nobody's really talking too much. And Tora pulls Zock aside. Zock, I was thinking about things, and I think we do need to leave. I don't think this there's much for us here anymore, and I think the Hawtor, it's time that we make our presence known. However, I think I need to stay for now. The baby until she's big enough to travel. I need to help rebuild. You need to find Z.
Are you okay with
Okay.
me leaving? I know I didn't ask the first time.
You're asking.
I'm
this
asking
time.
now.
You need to go find Z and find a cure for our son. Okay.
Promise I'll come back.
We'll be okay. Better. It's okay.
You're safe
Bring her
now.
home.
You're safe now. No one's gonna hurt you.
I know. She looks at Hank's bar. I'm gonna miss him so much.
Yeah, me too.
She hands you the box.
I go over in the corner, like at the end of the bar, and sit in the seat. Kind of just set it in front of me and just look at it. And I just slowly start opening it. As I'm like
Open it?
streaming, like tears are streaming down my face. Yeah, I eventually open it. But it's a very slow, deliberate process. Because Hank is just awful at wrapping stuff.
Oh yeah, he is. It's like garbage. Yeah, and there's like tape. So you look in, and it is a modified scope for your weapon. A scope that when you were younger, Hank was younger, y'all would go do your scav stuff, and this was part of his gun. And the day that he got hurt from the Zot, his gun broke. And you didn't know he saved the scope off of his weapon. It's a better scope than you have, and it now gives you an additional plus, I'll say an additional +2 to your rifle if you change the scopes out. Etched on it is Hank's name on the side.
Zach is turning away from the group because he's like ugly crying right now. He's just holding it up and like looking at it. He just puts his head in his hand. And he's just like quietly sobbing. You're so dumb, dude.
Doc, I'm gonna say, you're gonna get up. You're gonna go to the little bathroom area because you're sobbing uncontrollably. And tears are rolling through your eyes. You take your mask off and you're just like, damn it, Hank. You're gonna look up. You're gonna look at the mirror. You notice your eyes starting to get foggy and hazy. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Dang.
You.
Oh dang!
Son of a...
Woo! Man, I honestly don't know if I preferred this one or last session because they were both like super heavy. Holy crap, man.
I legit thought Zork was going to die.
Oh, I did too.
I
Oh,
know.
100% I thought I was gonna die.
Oh,
It
me
100%.
too.
It was gonna be such an look. I don't mind killing you guys. I really don't. Like if it happens, I don't want you to die, but like if it happens, it happens. But it was gonna be such an unfair fight. I was like, Hank was always gonna make that play, and that was always as playing Hank. That was always like in the back of Hank's mind that he was gonna do that.
Yeah.
So it was always gonna be the play he was gonna make. But this was a really good session.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
really
That was
cool.
awesome.
Really good.
Though.
And I'm so pumped. I'm pumped for next week.
I'm like, where do we go from here now? This is
I know
crazy.
it's a
We've been
lot of
on here-
avenues.
We've been on this quest for like a good bit now, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that is going to end us for tonight.
Right.
We It was we had a great week of streaming. I'm looking forward to see what we're
Yeah.
doing this week. Cross, have you posted this week yet?
No, because stuff's still kind of up in the air for this week's schedule, just with some stuff. We will be streaming throughout the week, though. Definitely a couple of those nights are probably going to be playing Mass Effect 3. We are looking to get some Helldivers in at the moment. Whether or not I'm
Helldivers and more
involved
Helldivers.
Yeah.
completely depends upon if I can get my freaking game working right now.
I really hope you can, man. I
Yeah.
really want to play.
Yeah,
some
like
Helldivers,
I'm going to start looking into it and logs, looking up
Yeah.
stuff for me as well to try and kind of fix it and
Yeah.
see what's going on, because I don't know if it's just a PC issue, if it's a loading
Yeah.
issue, what it is. Because I got through like the tutorial fine, it was just after that it just won't load now, and I don't know why.
Really?
So keep an eye on our socials for what's going on, because like everything's kind of just up in the air. But we will be streaming throughout the week. If I can't get Helldivers going, I'm sure the rest of the guys will be quite
My
happy
first
to
video review is going up like
play.
ASAP too.
Yep, definitely check out our YouTube channels. If you're watching us over on YouTube now, thank you so much for checking us out over there. But go and check out all of our other TTRPG stuff there on that YouTube channel. We also have the gaming YouTube channel where reviews are going up, and LG's first review as part of the team is going to be heading up there soon. So go and check that out.
Absolutely. Well, guys, that is going to wrap us up tonight. Stay safe, stay nerdy, be blessed. We love you, and we will see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.